Aging backwards. This is unbelievable. Kris Jenner's fans are calling her a curious case of Benjamin Button, while experts share insights into her youthful appearance. Hi, before we continue, please subscribe to the channel for all Kardashians news and updates. Kris Jenner has always been known as the strong, stylish, and business-minded matriarch of the Kardashian-Jenner family, but lately fans cannot stop talking about how youthful she looks. At 69 years old, Kris is nearing 70, but her appearance has shocked many people who say she seems to be aging backwards. Some have even joked that she resembles the fictional character Benjamin Button, who famously grew younger instead of older. The conversation about Kris's age-defying look reached new levels after she was seen in Paris with her daughter Kim Kardashian, attending a French courtroom session related to the terrifying 2016 robbery where Kim was held at gunpoint. While the event was serious, much of the attention ended up on Kris, who wore a glamorous black gown and looked strikingly radiant. On social media, the reactions poured in almost instantly. Fans flooded Instagram with comments about Kris's appearance, expressing disbelief at how youthful she looked. One fan wrote, "This is insane, babe, it's okay to age," while another gushed, "Gorgeous. You look so young and amazing. You're turning back time." Another simply said, "Curious case of Benjamin Button." Many even confessed that at first glance they thought Kris was her daughter Kendall Jenner, who is 40 years younger. One user admitted, "Oh my god, I thought this was Kendall at first," while another commented, "All I see is Kendall." With comments like these, it is clear that people are truly stunned by how Kris seems to have slowed down, or even reversed, the natural process of aging. Of course, whenever a celebrity's appearance sparks this much conversation, the natural question arises, how does she do it? Unlike some of her daughters, who have sometimes been secretive about cosmetic procedures, Kris has been more open in the past about the help she has received to maintain her looks. She has admitted to having Botox, fillers, a breast surgery, and even a facelift back in 2011, which she underwent just before Kim's wedding to Kanye West. In a 2019 interview, she explained her approach to beauty, saying her routine has always been simple but effective. For Kris, that meant a mix of self-care and cosmetic treatments, massages, facials, manicures, and a little Botox. She explained that she has always been traditional when it comes to her beauty routine, and as long as she feels clean and fresh, she considers herself happy. But in recent months, experts have suggested that Kris's current look might not be explained by older procedures alone. Some medical professionals believe she may have had more recent treatments, ranging from a brow lift to more rounds of Botox. Dr. Ed Robinson noted that her forehead looks incredibly smooth, with very few lines or wrinkles, and almost no visible crow's feet around her eyes. This, he explained, strongly suggests regular use of Botox to soften expression lines. Similarly, Drive. Omar Tillo, a plastic surgeon and senior medical director at Creo Clinic, shared his perspective on the types of treatments Kris might be maintaining to look this way. He speculated that Kris may have had a combination of aesthetic procedures, such as facelifts and minor cosmetic tweakments, that subtly refresh the face without drastically changing her features. What is striking about Kris's appearance is not just the absence of wrinkles but also the youthful structure of her face. Specialists say that this suggests more than just skincare and Botox. Procedures like brow lifts and facelifts can help reposition the skin to create a smoother, firmer appearance, and when done gradually over time, they can achieve results that look natural rather than extreme. Kris's face seems to maintain volume, which is another sign that fillers might have been used carefully to prevent sagging or hollowness that often come with aging. Still, while experts speculate, Kris herself has always balanced honesty with privacy when it comes to what she has or hasn't done. She often presents her beauty routine as one built on self-care and simplicity, which might also be part of why fans are so intrigued. In a world where celebrities often shy away from admitting to cosmetic work, Kris has shown comfort in sharing that she embraces treatments like Botox. She has even joked in the past about how much she enjoys it, describing Botox as great, and suggesting it has been an important part of her upkeep. The fascination with Kris Jenner's youthful look also ties into a larger cultural conversation about aging. beauty standards, and the lengths people will go to maintain a certain appearance. Fans' reactions show both admiration and disbelief, with some praising her beauty and others gently reminding her that aging is a natural process. The comparisons to her daughter Kendall underline just how dramatically her appearance defies expectations for someone close to 70 years old. At the same time, this has led many people to question what kind of treatments are safe, sustainable, and realistic for the average person. For those who admire Kris's results and consider cosmetic surgery or treatments themselves, experts often stress the importance of understanding the risks. Procedures like facelifts, fillers, and Botox can produce impressive results, but they come with potential complications, especially if done too often or by inexperienced practitioners. Some people travel abroad for cheaper options, but professionals frequently warn that cutting corners can be dangerous. While Kris may have access to the best doctors and safest environments, not everyone can replicate those circumstances, and that is an important distinction. What stands out most about Kris Jenner's case is that she has managed to balance glamour with relatability. She is not only the mother of 6 children and the manager of her famous family but also someone who has been open about wanting to feel good in her own skin. For Kris, looking young and refreshed is not just about vanity but also about maintaining confidence as she continues to work in the spotlight. She has built an empire by staying relevant in pop culture, and her appearance is part of that image. Fans may tease her about aging backwards, but their fascination is also a form of admiration for how she continues to reinvent herself and stay strong in an industry that often celebrates youth above all else. This conversation around Kris Jenner will likely continue, especially as she makes more public appearances. Each time she steps out, fans take to social media to discuss her look, compare her to her daughters, and debate the secrets behind her age-defying face. Whether it is due to surgical enhancements, Botox, or simply her confidence and dedication to self-care, Kris has managed to hold the attention of people around the world. She embodies the idea of glamour, and her willingness to acknowledge that she uses cosmetic help only makes her story more compelling. Her youthful look also raises questions about the pressures faced by women in the public eye. In Hollywood and the world of reality television, aging is often treated as something to resist at all costs, and Kris has embraced tools that help her do exactly that. For some, she represents a positive example of how modern treatments can be used to stay vibrant, while for others, she sparks debate about the unrealistic standards that celebrities sometimes set. Either way, she continues to dominate headlines and social conversations, proving that even as she nears 70, she remains at the center of cultural relevance. She has built an empire by staying relevant in pop culture, and her appearance is part of that image. Thanks for watching. Please do well to share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more Kardashian updates.